Hi, and happy Wednesday. A little bummed out because Wednesday night is my home group and I didn't make it due to, life just was, how can I put it? It wasn't getting crammed into the hours in the way that I wanted it to. And because I'm not driving due to my addiction consequences, I couldn't get a bus, and I sure as heck was not going to be able to walk up there. I could have made it for the third part of the meeting, and that's after the meeting. They call it the meeting after the meeting, when people congregate in the parking lot and, um, just socialize with each other. I probably could have made it for that, and I'm sure someone would have given me a ride home, but with the temperature the way it was, and all the walking I do, I have to take care of myself. And in the end, I had to make the call not to go. So I've been pretty productive tonight, although what my body wants me to do is rest. Um, I'm so excited to have a 1000th chance at life. Um, God has been really good keeping me alive because, I just want to hold a moment of silence right now for those still sick and suffering. Please, God, bring these people back to us. Uh, anyway, I'm here, you're here, and we have a chance of saving our life today, tomorrow, and we have a chance to work together. Um, we have a chance to help plant a seed in a using addict's life to come back to us and recover. And I just want to bring to the table tonight that, you know, any problem you're facing, any problem I'm facing right now, the problem has already been solved. There's already a solution for it. And so, worrying and anxiety, we can throw those things out the window, because they're not going to help us. In fact, they're going to hurt us. They're going to take down our health, our quality of life. And if any of you are suffering from worrying and anxiety, please contact me at 11stepwarrior@gmail.com. Maybe I can give you some advice or send you in the right direction. I have watched my mother, while I was growing up, suffer from anxiety, and I am probably the biggest trigger for her anxiety, if not the biggest. When it comes to me, my mom can turn into a pretty crazy woman, uh, like that. And with everyone else, she is calm, cool, and collected. And I was hoping at this point we would be better in our relationship, but I'm almost completely to blame. I can't say that I'm completely to blame between the two of us. My mother definitely needs to own her part in our relationships pitfalls. I have, you know, always been someone who wanted perfection, and in myself. I'm not OCD. I don't need things to be crystal clean. I don't have to, have the perfect clothing, the perfect hair, the perfect nails. Clearly, um, I mean, you see me. Look at these puppies. I got paint on my hands from painting earlier. I'm not, and never was. I want to use the word anal for lack of a better word, but I have always been hard on myself, and my mother was hard on me as she was herself. We often are our worst critic, and most addicts that I know beat themselves up in one area of their lives, if not multiple areas or all areas. I have a whole what are they? There's people got lots of names for the voices in the heads. The shitty committee is one of them. I feel like at this point in my life, I'm a lot better when it comes to dealing with my anxiety, and that's because I've taken advice from other people and I've studied recovery, and I wanted a better way of life a long time ago. As a young girl, when my parents first split, and the tension and the atmosphere in my home changed. My mother was depressed. I was really drawn to uh, metaphysics, spiritual books. I started getting interested in yoga and meditation at a pretty young age. I'd say around 11, 12, and I've been uh, on a journey since then. And one thing I know is that the problem has already been solved. And that if you are not familiar with A Course in Miracles, which is a text that I was introduced to by my mother, and my mother was introduced to the text A Course in Miracles by her aunt, my great aunt. And let me tell you, if you're looking for something to enhance your spiritual life or your mental, emotional, spiritual quality of living, Google A Course in Miracles, uh, get the text. You are going to find that after reading a few paragraphs, you're so full of knowledge and ideas that you don't even need to keep reading for a day. Um, it took me about a year to read the text. There is a 365-day course within A Course in Miracles. So there's a lesson for each day. And there's a text for teachers. And then there's the actual text itself. And it has informed me since I read it in my early 20s. Everything I do is informed by A Course in Miracles. Uh, so, that being said, one of the daily lessons is, and I know this isn't an exact quote, but it's pretty darn close if you want to look it up. I recognize that the problem is already solved. So please tell yourself that today. If you're worried, even like I couldn't find the stinking hammer and I want to pound some of my pictures to the walls here, my new red wall, and I have two or three hammers in this house, and I couldn't find one, and I thought, well, I recognize this problem's already been solved. That's what's amazing about living in recovery is we're looking to live in the solution. I don't want to sit and bitch with my girlfriends about what's wrong in my life. I want to hear what's going on that's great. I want to hear even if something one of my friends has makes me a little jealous, like, ooh, I want that. Um, I let that jealousy go really fast because I know that my happiness for him or her on receiving the blessing that they received is going to get me set up spiritually, mentally, and emotionally ready for my own blessings. So I want to stay in the solution today. I know that God, my higher power, God has already solved all my problems. God's already got the path going for me. He's just given me free will to explore that path on my own. And hoping that I will have faith in the ultimate power of the unseen. So, guys, we don't have to pick up today. There's nothing to worry about. There's no stress that needs to be eliminated through the use of drugs and alcohol because there's no problems. These problems are already solved. Just just breathe, take it easy, and be peaceful and allow God to work in your life. I'm Katie, and I'm in recovery, and my gift right now, this relapse, has brought me to create this channel. And so today I'm grateful for my relapse and recovery, and I don't want anyone to go pick up and use. I never wanted relapse to be in my story, but now that it has been, I'm just so grateful to be back, and I'm grateful to have you guys to share this journey with. So thank you, and good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, practice that. The problem's already solved. Whatever's going on, you're late for work, you can't find your pants, and you're walking around in your underwear. Those pants are uh, already found, or find a different pair of pants because we don't live in the problem today. All right, guys. See ya.